replacement from the playoff last year, the Miami Hurricanes. Free A Sports joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So NC State's offense will have the football first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the air, it's Chadwick. The short hands, it's Jacobs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just keep slinging it. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, NC State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chain. On the move, it's Scott. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action. Quick strike complete. And he'll pick up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lyle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
On 4th down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making fires into traffic. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Running back searching for a hole. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Here's a heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Got the quick pass. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play-action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got him. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires left, and they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And there he goes. What a return there. Found the little running room and put his team in great position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. I'll bet they'd sign up to start every drive 1st and goal from the